face.
Alright, howdy YouTube, this is Rock, and we're going to be playing another edition of Heroes of the Storm today. Today I thought I'd bring out Valla and show her off. I really love this skin to begin with. I believe it's the Witch Hunter skin. Oh, Vampire Slayer skin. Well, close enough, but I really like it. Okay, so if you've never played Valla before, she is a ranged assassin. Her abilities are all focused around her crossbows here. We have her Q ability, which is Hungering Arrow. Fires an arrow that deals damage to the first target hit, and then seeks out 2 additional targets, dealing additional damage. Can hit the same target multiple times, just so you know. You can actually watch this animation as it fires. You'll see this little yellow arrow that flies out as it hits the first target. It'll fly past it, loop out, and come back and hit another target, or hit the same target if they're the only one in the area. So it's an interesting little mechanics there. The W ability is multi-shot, dealing 148 damage to enemies within the target area. So this is an aimable ability that you aim out at the targets, and they just shoot out a bunch of arrows. The E ability is you dash to the target area. It's a small dash. It's basically an escape, or if you really need to engage, but if you're trying to chase somebody down, it's definitely a little bit of a movement boost, and you can only use it every 10 seconds. But it's good. It's a good little thing to use. I have a tendency to forget to use these kind of movement adjustments, but I try to get better at that kind of stuff. Alright, her passive ability trait, whatever you want to call it, is Hatred. Basic attacks grants a stack of hatred up to 10. Each hatred stack increases your basic attack damage and movement speed by a percentage. So you definitely want to be stacking this. You're going to be doing more damage overall with your basic attacks, which a lot of her damage comes from basic attacks and movement speed, though. So that means you're going to be able to catch up with them a lot quicker. The 2 heroics she has, the first one is Strafe. Rapidly attack nearby enemies, dealing 68 damage per hit. Prioritizing heroes. Basically what you do when you activate the strafe is you're basically spinning around in this circle and you're just shooting in all directions. It does, like I said, focus on heroes over minions, but it's a good ability, especially if you're in the middle of a fight and everybody's kind of low. You can hit this off and do a little bit of a cleanup there. And the other heroic ability is Rain of Vengeance. Launches 2 waves of Shadow Beasts that deal 350 damage to the enemy within the area and stunning them. So these both have their merits. Strafe is good for definitely doing damage to a lot of targets. If you're in a lot of big team fights and stuff, it's a good thing to soften up or clean up a lot of heroes. And this one is definitely, it's a lower amount of targets you can hit unless they happen to be all standing in a line. But that doesn't happen a whole lot, in the ideal world. But it does do more damage per hit than you do with Strafe. So the 2 heroics here kind of come down to preference. I've personally jumped back and forth, One time I'll say that I feel like playing Strafe. The next time I say, well, I'm going to give Rain of Vengeance a try again. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. It really comes down to your play style and what you'd like to do. Alright, so we're going to go over the talent build that we're going to go with today. At level 1, we're going to go with Rancor. Each hatred stack increases attack speed by 1.5 seconds, or 1.5%, sorry. So adding that on to your passive ability with your hatred stacks, that means now you're going to be getting attack bonus, damage, you're going to be getting movement speed increase, and you're going to be getting attack speed increase. So that means you're just going to be attacking a lot more for a lot more damage. Definitely a really nice ability to have. There are definitely some other, depending on your playstyle, other choices, but we're going to run with Rancor today. Show off that. At level 4, I'm going to go with Manticore. Every third basic attack against the same target deals 60% additional damage. So especially when you're hitting down heroes and stuff, that means every time the third hit of a basic attack that you go against that hero is going to be so much more damage. Nice. You can definitely see the nice increase in damage after you level up a little bit and you get some more attack damage on there. Level 7, we're going to go with Searing Attacks. It's an activatable ability, so you activate to increase your basic attack damage by 50% for 5 seconds. Each attack costing 15 mana. Sorry. Yeah, I've never really seen myself to be too much mana starved with Valla unless you're really doing a lot of stuff all at once. So the mana cost isn't all that much. But it is a nice boost, especially if you know you're going to be getting into a fight. You activate this ability, get some extra damage going in there for 5 seconds, stacking on all the other damage boosts you have. So level 10, I think I'm going to go with the Rain of Vengeance today. You see a lot of Strafe players, but I want to show off Rain of Vengeance. So that's what we're going to go with today. Level 13, I think... Depending on the comp I'm going to go against, I'm either going to go with a Giant Killer. So if there's a lot of big people on that side, or if there's a Cho'Gall or something like that, I'm going to go with Giant Killer. Otherwise, I'm going to go with Frost Shot, which slows your enemies by 40% for 2 seconds when they get hit by your multi-shot, which is your W ability. I love, in general, anything that slows an enemy. The slowing abilities just make everything so much easier when you can slow somebody down. So that's why I like using Frost Shot. Level 16, we're going to go with Executioner. Basic attacks deals 40% more damage against slowed, rooted, or stunned targets. So this goes really well with the last one. If we go with Frost Shot, which is kind of a tongue twister to say really quickly, but if you go with Frost Shot, and you get Executioner on there, that means that you shoot off your multi-shot, they get slowed, and now you're going to be just doing 40% more damage on top of everything else that you're stacking on top of it, with all the damage boosts and hatred stacks and all those lovely things. If you're in a pinch and you really think you might need some healing because there's absolutely no supports on your side, or the other team is definitely big damage dealers, Blood for Blood is a good choice too. Activate to deal 10% of the target enemy's hero's max health and heal for twice that amount. So if they're big damage dealers and they need a little bit more sustainability, Blood for Blood's a good choice, but we're going to go with Executioner today. And level 20, we're going to go with Nexus Frenzy. Increases as a passive ability. You don't have to activate it. It just increases attack speed by 20% and attack range by 20%. More damage, more damage, more damage. But that's what you get from range assassins. They get damage just piled on top of them. That's why late game Valla could be very dangerous. Alright, so that's the build that we're going to try out today. I'm going to queue up for a quick match and see what we get.
I stand ready.
Alright, here we go. So on the friendly team, obviously we got me as Valla, we got Zagara, Li Ming, Thrall, Tychus. Interesting lineup. And then on the enemy side, we got Illidan, Kalthas, Nova, Valla, and Gazlo. So this is an interesting lineup on our side. We do have a support on our side, which is nice, and we definitely got some damage dealers. No big tanks or anything, so that's interesting. Alright, so again, if you guys are following my channel, we're on the Sky Temple today, which I seem to get like almost every single time. Alright, well, if you've never watched any of my videos and you have no idea what the Sky Temple is all about, at certain points during the match, there's going to be one, possibly multiple, temples that are going to spawn, or awaken, I should say. They're not going to spawn, they're always standing there, but they're going to awaken. And what you have to do is you have to stand within inside this circle that's on the ground to activate the temple. The temple will then start shooting your enemy's structures. But while you're standing there on the temple, besides fighting the other team, you're also going to be fighting the guardians of the temple. A couple of the statues will activate, and you will have to fight them down while you're fighting the other enemy team. Alright, I can speak English sometimes. Level 1, we're going to go with Rancor. Where'd everybody go? Nobody went top, so we're going to go top. And Thrall really wants that vision point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your battle.
He really wants the vision, so let's get the vision. At least, we're doing it all as a team, and that's what matters. Doing it as a team. This is a team building exercise. Now we're gonna split up. I'm gonna come up here and stand in this bush. And you can tell that he can't see me unless he's gonna stand in the bush because there's this little eye over my head. And there's Nova. So I gotta watch out for her. Because she can just probably delete me at the moment. Almost got caught in that, but not quite. Let's see if we can scare him off a little bit. Nova got me. Oh no! Ah!
You will rise again.
I got double team there. Alright, so there you see that in 10 seconds, these two shrines will be activating. So I do not see anybody really moving for them. So I guess I'm going to come up here. And there's Nova. Or there's not Nova. I'm the only one on this point. Yay. I'm not gonna be able to hold this, you know. Alright, so here's this guy that... Oh god, I'm out of here. No point in doing that. We might as well just take at least one of them. So we're gonna come down here, grab this quickly, just have vision, and we're gonna come down here and help our team. Alright, level 4. What are we gonna... Manticore, and people... Nova is focusing me to hell. And nobody is actually taking these temples seriously. They're just letting the other team get it.
Let us depart. Yes, I see.
I mean, if you ignore the objective of the map, you lose. We at least gonna get the last 3 shots off. And I knew he was shooting that.
Find something else to fight.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh! The living bomb got me.
Vengeance is mine.
What is going on? Everybody's dying. Nobody's up here on middle, so I'm gonna come up here on middle. And I'm gonna die.
I'm always right.
They're all grouping up. So let's see, level 7, we're gonna go with Searing Attack.
Okay, let's try that again. Swift and silent.
The light of the sun grows within the temples. Soon they shall bask in my glory.
Move here.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardians, do not let these mortals approach them.
Alright, so hopefully I'm gonna get our team together here. And hope.
The path leads this way.
And hope that we can actually get this objective.
Swift and silent.
I cannot take these guys on my own.
You have achieved greatness.
Let's get a sippy cup here. And everybody is dying. But hey, we got the objective.
And so the light fades from my temples. But it will return again.
I need to pull back.
How's he doing up here? He's not doing good.
Swift and silent.
Alright, level 10. So we're gonna go Range of Vengeance.
Let us move.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years!
And they stole our camp. Everybody's just kind of running off doing their own thing. What we really need to do is we need to stay together and roam together. Because when we stay on our own, we're just dying.
Let us move.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardians, do not let these mortals approach them.
Move here. Let us move.
Why did everybody leave?
The magic of the temple sleeps until I choose otherwise.
Man.
Okay, let's try that again.
Alright, let's not group up then.
Let us move. I want to take this mercenary camp.
A clever ploy.
Returning Luxoria.
Nobody is grouping up.
I suggest we capture this mercenary camp. I want to take this mercenary camp.
But everybody just wants to run off and do their own thing. It's no way to win a quick match. You need to all stay together.
Okay, let's try that again. As you wish.
The light of the sun grows within the temples. Soon they shall bask in
As you wish.
your fault.
I suggest we capture this mercenary camp.
Well done. Swift and silent.
You will rise again. Your enemy has destroyed a fort.
Alrighty then. Now, if we could actually all come together, we might actually win, but they're just picking us off.
Vengeance is mine. Let us move.
Well, that's the last time I'll say anything then.
Let you die.
Lord. Well, it's hard to show off a build when your team doesn't cooperate very much. They're just all kind of running off, doing their own thing. They're just kind of running off, doing their own thing. If we don't stay together, it's not going to help. It's not going to work.
The sun grows within
But anyway,
They shall bask in
that's happening.
Let us move. We must retreat.
You are not prepared! Always right. Your foes have annihilated a king.
Okay, so how is your day going? Yeah. Here's mine. Here's my day. Haven't killed anybody. Died 10 times. We started out really good too. I mean, it was a good little thing there, but now we're like almost 4 levels behind because we kept getting picked
Let's
off.
try that again.
My
And we have one
temple's
tower
power
left,
has
or
been
one temple, or whatever it's called.
As you
stronger than I believed.
We're still in this. Keep fighting.
Delete. Delete. Yeah. Oh, Nova, you're in second place.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardians, do not let these mortals approach them.
Okay, let's try that again.
Okay.
Your keep
My hunt continues.
in your cause is under attack. Defeat.
Well, there you go. There's another exciting edition of Heroes of the Storm. Alright. Well, that was actually the second time I've tried to record that video, and this time I'm just going to keep it. Because it seems like the pugs today in Quick Match are terrible. So many people complaining. I think everybody's over playing Overwatch. Maybe that's what I should do. Alright, so there you go. That was a horrible match. There was many deaths. What did we do? We died 11 times. Yeah. So there's that. that happened. And this is the second time it's happened. So, thanks for checking out my horrible video on Valla that I'll probably end up doing again later on, maybe after Overwatch is off beta, so that maybe we can get some better matches, because I didn't really get to show her off at all. Everybody was kind of everywhere, and we just got deleted so many times. But if you enjoyed the video at all, if you love seeing the train wrecks and the deaths and the excuses and the yelling and the cursing and all that lovely stuff in chat, then give me a thumbs up, subscribe to keep up to date with all my new videos, and I will see you next time, hopefully with a better match.